we have, so it's not a female, it's little Thamba that's coming past, my absolute favorite little individual. So there he comes, just walking past us, and he's walking straight towards where Hosana is. He's not far now, he's maybe 200 meters from where Hosana is, so we're going to see how this plays out. But there he goes past me, and he's being a bit shy because baboons are barking at him, so the baboons have seen him and are giving him a little bit of trouble. So I'm just going to try and reverse and get a better position, and you'll notice that all my lights are off. It's because I was trying to just stop the baboons from seeing him and giving him a hard time, and that's why I just turned my lights off, because baboons can be quite dangerous to a young leopard, and so we don't want to give him too much of a problem. But he's still mobile, so let's just try and see if I can quickly shift. Now that he's past the baboons, I can put my light on, no problem, and it's okay. There he goes, into the road again. Thamba, you're looking big, my boy. Now, it's going to be interesting, because what's going to happen now is he's going to join, well, walk into Hosana, and it's going to be interesting to see who's bigger. He's definitely, I don't think, as big as Hosana. Like, now that I've seen Hosana a few minutes ago and now Thamba, I don't think he's quite as bulky yet, but interesting how it's going to work out, because obviously this is the age-old discussion as to who is bigger at the moment, Thamba or Hosana. But how's this? The two, I suppose, princes, you could call them. One is Prince from Karula, or Little Chief, and the other one is, well, Prince from Karula's lineage. So the two of them are both here. This is just the most ridiculous thing, and you can see Thamba's walking fast. I think he heard those impalas alarm calling earlier and has rushed into this area. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave little Thamba here, and I'm going to go position myself where Hosana is, and we're going to watch Thamba come past into this area. So there goes Thamba down my right hand side, and I want to quickly go and have a look. Now there's a diker between Thamba and Hosana now, so one vehicle is going to follow Thamba. I'm going to follow, it's going to sit back with Hosana, and we're going to see who goes where and what actually happens. But it should be quite promising for an interesting interaction. I have a funny feeling both are going to run. So I think Hosana is going to run south, Thamba is going to run north, and we're going to have that situation. That's what I think anyway. Whether that comes to fruition is anyone's guess at this stage, but I think that's what's going to happen. I don't think these two are going to battle with each other, or they're going to surprise us and the two of them are going to come together. Patty, you think Hosana is going to want to play? Well, his head's up now, which is more than what was happening earlier. Earlier he was completely down and sleeping, so I reckon, I'm not sure if he's going to want to play with Thamba. Maybe if he sees a small diminutive leopard, he might think Shongile or a female and be interested and move towards her. But I have a funny feeling when they see each other, both of them are going to be a little bit kind of, whoopsie, what is this, and maybe move off. So we're back with Hosana now, which is quite nice. There we go. Is that okay, Seb? Yeah. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit here with the two of them, and if we need to extend a little bit, we will. We're not going to just leave the two of them, but we definitely will watch what plays out. I can see where Thamba is. He's on my other side here. He's still slowly making his way in this general vicinity. He hasn't quite made it just yet, but he is on his way to this area. So we'll just watch very carefully. Look how he's sniffing the air. How beautiful is that? You are very pretty, old Hosana. Wow. Laura, you say, what a photogenic poser. Now you can see Thamba is actually coming. It's not easy from where Seb is now, but I can just see him coming in the light, and I think Hosana has seen him now as well. So Hosana has now definitely picked him up and is watching very carefully as to what's going on. And he's just making sure that he checks what's happening. Interesting, because there comes Thamba. You can see him just in the distance, silhouette walking. Here comes Hosana. Hosana's coming down towards Thamba. There we go, look. So he's heading right in that direction. Now these two are about to meet. I don't think Thamba has any idea Hosana is here. Now I'm going to just try and... There's Thamba. So let's see. Hosana is definitely on his way and watching who this is. He's checking it out, so you can see him. Seb, I'm going to give you a little bit of light. Poor Thamba just wants to come and have a drink. He's so thirsty, and there goes Hosana slinking along. Okay, Seb, let's get back there quickly, because I think what we're going to find is that Thamba's about to get a nasty little surprise. So I'm just trying to reverse without being able to actually see too much. A lot of you are excited. This is absolutely crazy. To see two leopards together is just ridiculous. So I'm going to quickly try and get to Thamba as fast as I can, because I don't think Thamba's seen Hosana yet. So let's quickly get round. Sorry, Seb, if I'm bouncing you around from... Sammy Jane, you say, oh my gosh, your nerves. But there, look, you see, Thamba is drinking, Hosana watching him. So they both haven't seen each other. Well, Hosana's definitely seen Thamba, but Thamba hasn't seen Hosana yet. Or has he? Because he's in a low cowering position. Look, he has seen Hosana now. So he's in a low cowering position. Hosana is stalking towards Thamba. So Thamba's just watching. This is crazy.
Where is Thamba?
Right here.
Yeah, but like I don't have light on him.
There. You can see he's right in the middle of your frame. So you can see Seb's just battling a little bit because the IR. But there's Hosana, and look at this. He's drinking, not at all perturbed. Hosana in front is now sitting and just watching. He's not worried either. How ridiculous is this? This is absolutely insane. I don't think either of them know what to do with each other. How mad is this, guys? We have been so spoiled with the leopard interaction the last few weeks. Seb, it's always with you. I don't know what it is about you, but you bring on the leopard spoilings that we get. But this is absolutely crazy. Angeline, you say your heart is beating so fast right now. Well, I know, it is amazing, but there's not aggression from either one yet, and it seems as though they've seen each other, although I don't know about Thamba. He's drinking so much that I don't know if he's actually noticed that Hosana is so close to where he is. But we are in prime position to see what's going on. This is just amazing. There's Hosana watching. You see, he's not really sure what to do. I think he knows that this isn't Shongile, it isn't Thandi, so I think he's kind of just checking out to think to himself, well, who is this person that's drinking? And it's quite amazing to see. Sana, what are you going to do? Tim, you say just like old buddies. Well, I don't know so much. I think Hosana is trying to work out what's going on and trying to see who this actually is, whether it's a female or a young male. Thamba is just playing it cool and just drinking because he's probably so hot and thirsty that he just wants to find some semblance of hydration. And, well, they're at a happy medium for now. I don't know if Hosana's going to come bounding in and chase him, but for now, it's all pretty static. And there comes Hosana now. He's coming closer. Look. So he's just drifting in here a little bit. See how he's gone into a bit more of a stalk pose. Now, Thamba's seen him and just carried on drinking. He's not in any way perturbed whatsoever. So he's not getting scared of Hosana's movements, which I thought he might. It's really weird. I would have thought that Thamba would have been a lot more circumspect. George, you're confused that there's no vocal cords. Well, the thing is, or calls, should I say. Well, the thing is with it, George, is that both these leopards are young, so they don't want to attract too much attention in case the other one is a lot bigger or more dominant. So it's more a situation that they're actually just kind of sizing one another up. So there we go. Look, Thamba's just watching now. Hosana, what are you going to do? Hosana's in a sort of more of a crouch pose. Thamba's sitting, no growling. I would have thought there would have been a little bit of chuffing at least. And Thamba's coming closer. Is he sniffing? This is craziness. Hosana's chuffing. So Hosana's chuffing. He's not sure. Thamba's being far more bold. Look at this. This is ridiculous. A little growl from Hosana. Look how close they are. How amazing is this? This is ridiculous. What are you two doing? See, Hosana's not sure. There comes Thamba closer. Are they going to join together? No, look. There we go. Hosana's now displaying and saying, no, that's close enough now. You stop there. But there is the two young men of this area. And you can see, even though Thamba is 6 months younger, there is not too much of a size difference. Look, wait, he's getting closer. Look at this. They are within a meter of each other. How is that? That is crazy. No, that is absolutely ridiculous. I don't believe it. I would have thought they would have gotten so much sort of more aggressive with one another. I can't actually believe how close. Listen. Now they're going to sniff each other. No, this is absolutely amazing. This is craziness. I can't actually believe this. There is a little bit of growling going on. You can see they are salivating. Thamba into a more submissive pattern. No, this is ridiculous, guys. We are witnessing something very, very, very unique. This is not something we're going to see every day, and certainly something that is not common at all. Two young male leopards squaring off, and this might be the first time that these two have actually squared off like this. This is crazy. This is a madness. I think both of them are a little bit scared to go after each other. But look at the aggressiveness of Thamba. So, Laramoa, you say Hosana's not pleased. Look at that drooling. Well, Thamba's drooling too. So it's not just Hosana at this stage. Both of them are drooling quite heavily. So there is definitely a lot of drooling taking place. That's for sure. So it's an interesting sighting in that neither one is really being too aggressive, but neither one is being too submissive either. So the drooling is part of the fact that they're not happy with one another. There goes Thamba. He's going to try and sort of get out of there. But wow, this is ridiculous. So drive would normally be finished now, guys, but we are going to extend. We're going to carry on because this is just absolutely phenomenal and not something we're going to witness every single day. So we're going to keep up with them for a while longer and just see what happens. Look at how Thamba's rolling. He's trying to display to Hosana, not a threat, leave me alone, don't fight with me. And this is how he does it. Whereas you can see Hosana has got the much more brave sort of posture. He's up, he's checking out Thamba. Look, now they're both lying down. Both of them are almost in a submissive role now. That's craziness, guys. Look at this. For those of you who thought that even these young males would be playful with one another, you can see is a bit of aggression. But I wonder, once the aggression goes and they kind of see each other for a bit, whether or not they're going to just start resting. Because you can see Hosana looks around a little bit. Thamba's looking around. There's Thamba trying to just slink off and around. Sorry, Seb. There goes Thamba. Thamba's decided, I'm out of here. He's not going to carry on. Hosana's just watching and just chuffing a little bit. Well done, boys. It's good that you don't fight. You have to stand up for each other, but don't fight with one another. This is just the most insane thing. Scott, you say friends. I don't know if friends is what I would call this. You can see there's fire in Hosana's eyes, and so is there in Thamba's. Both of them are not chuffed that they've run into each other, but at the end of the day, they've both done what they needed to do. Both were avoided conflicts, but Hosana looks like he might go after Thamba. There we go. You see, he's following, sniffing now where Thamba was lying, and there goes Hosana. He's following in behind Thamba now. I wonder if this is not going to go on all night, where they're going to just follow each other around. Interesting. Where's Thamba gone? So he's going to where Thamba drank. I think Thamba's right behind me now. We're stuck in the middle of this at the moment. I'm going to move quickly, Seb. Is Thamba behind us?
Yeah. Yeah, he's right there behind us. We're going to shut that in.
Okay.
I'm going to find. Wait. I've got.
Okay, so Seb's got them. I was just worried about the mast. So, here we go, Seb. So we just need a bit of light because we actually didn't have our IR on. So I do apologize about the shadows of the mast. So that's Thamba on the right. You can see he's growling and hissing with those big eyes. Alright boys, enough is enough now. Let it go. You see Thamba's trying to just move away slowly. He's trying to back away, and Hosana's pressing home the advantage. This is just ridiculous. Now, we had this sighting with Shongile and Thandi the other day. Now to have this is just insane. What is going on in the leopard world? Seb, I'm going to just turn quickly because we've got the shadows and I can't see nicely what's going on while they're just sitting. How close are they?
Yeah, you can go.
It's fine. Let's turn quickly. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Hosana will follow him though. Hosana is going to not stay away from where Thamba is. Now to throw into this, there's also baboons around as well. I can hear them shouting at these two leopards. So there Thamba is just sitting down watching. You can see Hosana drooling, salivating, which is very typical of a male leopard or any leopard that's upset and has seen a individual come into his territory, and there's just looking around, checking. But Thamba hasn't run off. Thamba's just moved off slightly and is just watching Hosana. I wonder if these two are not going to be together still tomorrow morning. It will be amazing if they are. And if this growling and carrying on gets on too long, I wouldn't be surprised Thandi arrives, and then it will be interesting because Thandi will defend her cub with absolute fierceness. She'll chase Hosana away, and not because she wants to, it's just that she wants to defend her cub. She doesn't want to let her cub get hurt, and so she'll even brave up to a male leopard in that case. And even the likes of Tingana, if this was the same situation with Tingana, she would have come running in if she finds the situation to try and get rid of the threat. But it seems as though we've reached a little stalemate now. Thamba's no longer growling, Hosana's no longer growling, so we're in a situation where both leopards seem to be a little bit more chilled with what's going on. They're watching each other, but they're a lot more chilled. You can hear that in the background there is the baboon's alarm calling. But this is crazy. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm just checking around. No other leopard that's arriving, in case there was a bit of another one arriving with the baboons shouting, because I'm not sure the baboons can see them from here. I wonder if Thandi's not on her way this side as well. But I believe a lot of you are just, as I am, almost speechless as to what to say. Like I said, we had this crazy interaction with Thandi and Shongile a while ago, and now we've got this interaction with these two. I don't really know what to make of all of this. It's just been a crazy few weeks of leopard interaction, and it's because it's dry, so the leopards are all coming in, and it just shows you the void that a female leopard can leave, because we've got the void left by Kruger, which has allowed Thandi to come in, and this is why we're getting these two boys fighting with one another. Hosana, you better hope Thandi doesn't arrive here, because she's not going to take kindly to you being around. But we're going to, unfortunately, stop for now, and it's going to finish the show while there's a hiatus in the activity. I will sit here for a little bit longer and just see what happens, and just in case anything goes crazy. But I think we'll find a situation where these two are not going to really fight too much. They're going to try and avoid it as much as possible. And so tomorrow morning we'll head straight into this area. I don't know if we're going to do bushwalk if these two are still around, because it will be just crazy to come and follow up and see if they're around and if Thandi is joined. But from Seb and myself and Jamie and Brent in the Mara, it's been an absolutely incredible afternoon. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the Sunrise Safari.